I mean, definitely feels good to the games. I feel like we had a good idea of how we wanted to win, and it worked out. I'm also super happy with beating Matt since they beat us very recently. And it's nice for us to show that we stepped up. And I do think we have a lot more steps to take if we want to challenge the LPL and LCK teams. But luckily with this format, we'll be facing them in like order of strength. So we will it will slowly get, I guess, better. And we can learn from each series and hopefully improve enough between them to keep challenging. And I definitely have confidence that if we show up on the days that we can beat anyone, but also lose to anyone. So we really need to step up. Yeah, I'm definitely happy we won, and I think what led to the game to comeback was definitely BB stepping up big time. I think he had very clutch casuals, especially when they dove him. So I think that was very important. And then we just found the right fights. I think when they started Baron, it was kind of a throw from them because we managed to get a really good fight. And from there, it felt definitely in our hands. It's been hard the last few years, but I think it's not necessarily about the gap getting bigger, because I also feel like it's just been hard for us in Europe as well. We went from winning like I think it was six titles in a row to losing every year, basically at least one of them. So I think I have just not been performing very well, and my teams have not been performing up to like the 2018, 2019, even 2020. So I definitely think we need to step up big time. And I feel like we started doing that now with the Met series, but I still think we have a long way to go. So we're gonna try our best to show up on. I think we play in 2 days. I think the change of MSI format helped us out a lot actually, because there's more LPL LCK teams at the tournament, and I think we get to scrim against a lot more different teams that are very strong. And I know from us that we have learned so much this last week. And also the fact that it's double elimination means that we're actually still in the tournament. I mean, normally we would be out. And I feel like at MSI and Worlds, a lot of the time it's a catch-up game from us for my teams. And we basically just have longer time now to catch up because of the loser bracket. So I'm super happy with the new format. And I'm excited to see what the rest of the tournament will bring. The way the LPL and LCK especially play the mid game is very different from the EU teams. So we're taking a lot away from that. I think it's always hard to compare like different years, because I mean 2019 we did as well as we did back then. Like we won MSI, but then we lost at Worlds, and there's not really any changing it. I think this year is still up to us how well we do. We could lose now and just go out of the tournament MSI and maybe not even make Worlds. But at the same time, it's also in our hands to win MSI and also win Worlds. The future is like not written for us yet. So I'm definitely just excited about still having the chance to prove ourselves. And I do think we have a team that is strong enough to challenge. Definitely a lot of inspiration from Doinby. I was even watching some of his old VODs, and I experienced firsthand the Doinby Nautilus. So definitely something that came a lot from there, and something that I just tried out in solo queue after the riot buffs. But yeah, I'm not really on. I don't really have, I guess, a talking with the Doinby, but maybe that's a good idea for the future.